So if he will charge, I strike, then he charge, his head is at the back is very clear. You can have a clear shot there. But if you know only this kind of footwork, then you will be going to the ground. That's why it's better to know different kinds of footwork. We have 10 different kinds of footwork, but we will be learning 3 to 4. Okay? Number 4. Thank you. Everybody knows this one. We call this the ilag hits. Okay? Triangle. Ilag hits, or you step triangularly. Okay, hands. If you strike number 1 or number 4, like this, okay, left ear. So you have to get out. 1. Okay? So this is what you should do. Just do like this. That one, that you are still standing. You are doing the tatsulok, but your head is being hit. So what you have to do is you have to wave, okay? This is preparatory for disarming if you don't have any weapon. Okay, we will do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I want you to get your partner. Hans. The other partner can put this stick. You will just do plain like this. You have to aim the left ear. It is his problem how to duck. Little bit, okay? Okay. Do not try to do like this, okay? Because his head is not there. His head is here. And if you go outside, you meet a fight, your opponent will not do like this. He will aim your head. So what you have to do, slow, but with intention. Okay? Number 1 and number 4. While the other one, if it is number 1, you go to the right side. If it is number 4, you go to the left side. Okay? So we are using number 1 and number 4 strikes, which we have studied a while ago. And the other partner will use the tatsulo or the triangle. Okay? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Want to put your going to the left side and the right side. This is against the horizontal strike or baseball bat. It will strike your head and body. So it's very important. So what we'll do, going to the left side, hit center. Left side, right side. Oh, everybody. 1, center. 2, center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center. 6, center. 7, center. 8, center. 9, center. 10, center. 11, center. 12, center. 13, center. 14, center. 15, center. 16, 17, center. 18, 19, center. 20. Good. Okay? All right. So if you happen to have an opponent who will strike your head horizontal, what you have to do, you have to duck. Okay? Like this. Okay? Here, duck. Then center, there. Center, there. It can be going to the elbow. So, center, 1, center. Okay? So, you don't know that in real fight, you don't know when these things will come out. So sometimes you use this one, sometimes you duck, sometimes you use that one, sometimes you use the Caballero Footwork. So that's the application of your ilag yuko. Ilag yuko means ducking. You can do it right side or left side. You want to do it with partner? Okay? Okay, do it with partner. This is a Lameco armor. Before we used to spar without armor, so have a lot of bruises and it takes 2 to 3 months to get healed, you know. So we could not use the short sleeve. And when it's hot, you have to use the long sleeve all the time because we are so embarrassed showing the arm as if it's being slashed, you know. So the distance in long range was what we have discussed earlier is do to do. The feeder will use the number 1 progression of the 12 strikes, 1 to 5 only, to be simple. While the defender will strike number 1 and number 4 hitting the hand. So I will feed number 1, broken shot, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. Hakbang pa. So, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what you have to do. When it comes to number 5, you have to do the full side step. Okay? Hitting the hand of your opponent. If you can hit the hand of your opponent, the head and body is easier. Because the hand is small than your body and head. And it's movable. So here, we are training, in this particular training, Hans is the one training himself how to counter if your opponent or his opponent is going to strike him. So, before his stick or my stick arrive to his head, my hand comes first. So why should you block if the stick is still there and the hand is already here? And anyway, this is long range. So we are using long range. So the feeder will just feed 1 to 5, while the defender will use number 1 and number 4. You can do any strikes you want from the 12 strikes, but to be simple, we just use number 1 and number 4. So I feed 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. So this is Lameco invention.
Pretty good idea.
So if you don't have any armor, just visualize. If you feed number 1, visualize the hand. Okay? 4, 5. Okay? Do not feed the hand. But if you have the armor, then you can do this one. But I think most of us doesn't have. So we just show you the application. Okay, get your partner. While the other person will feed 1 to 5 broken, while the other person will counter an X strike. We call this X or 1 and 4. Okay? Now the feeder will train himself too. The first progression, it is only the defender who is training, while the feeder is only training himself how to train his partner. But the second progression, the feeder will train himself by blocking. So I feed, I block, okay? I feed, oh, I'm sorry. I block. 3, feed, block. 4, I block. 5, that's it, okay? So you are now training yourself to feed and to block. So the first move that you did, you are training himself. You are training him. But by the second follow-up that you do, you are now training. So this is give and take. So both partners are being trained here. So here, block, 2, block, 3, 4, 5, block, 1. Remember, I'm using the footwork that we have started. Okay? So I feed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Now second progression. The feeder will now pass. So I feed, then I pass. Not blocking. So here, pass, feed, pass, 4, pass, 5, pass. That is if the follow-up is coming from here. You can do like this. But if you start with number 4, like this, you can do like this. You pass by, again. So I do like this. No? This is my counter. 2, 3, I can pass. 4, pass again. 5, like 1. Okay? So you don't block anymore. You don't meet the force. But you go with the force now. Okay? Right. Get your partner. Started in long range. We just feed, right? The feeder is only feeding while the defender is using number 1 and number 4. The second progression, the feeder is blocking. Number 3 progression, the feeder is going with the force. Now, next progression, the feeder will hit the hand, but you don't have any armor, just visualize that you are hitting the hand. Here, hot, 3, 4, 5, okay? So again, 1, 2, so this is give and take. First, I allow hands to train by hitting my hand. But the second time, I'm the one training. So this is give and take. So I feed, I counter. 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 Got it? Okay, try. Make sure that we have. You can block. You can pass. You can hit. It depends on what you feel. So you can block, 4, pass, 3, hit the hand, okay? 4, you can block like this. Here, pass, I can hit the hand. So you can combine those 3 different progression that we have studied. Okay, you can also use this counter if you have an opponent who is using knife. When it comes to close quarter, the knife has the advantage against the stick. Okay, but it depends upon the person who does it. But when it comes to long range, the stick has the advantage because it is long and it has the reach. So, if possible, if you can finish the fight in long range, finish it before you can go to medium to close range, because you don't know what will happen in medium to close range. According to Grandmaster Caballero, he stays in long range because he doesn't give an inch to his opponent. In medium range to close range, if he makes mistakes, he will be dead. But in long range, he feels safe. That's why he said, if possible, if you can finish the fight in long range, since you are using the stick, use it. Okay? So you have to be very good with your strikes. That's why we have studied in the beginning the different strikes. Because when you fight, you just don't look your opponent. You have to hit him. And if your strike is not good enough, you hit him, but he just gave it black and blow. It will encourage him to attack more and kill you. So here, the same thing, I try to slash, move back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can use that kind of counter against a person who do use the knife. So the same principle. As what I have said a while ago, you can use 1 and 4 strike, or you can use any strikes you have studied from the 12 strikes which you feel comfortable. you can combine it. Okay? So we go to medium range. Medium range, we measure the distance from here. So if you use the principle in long range, which when your opponent will strike, you use by hitting him in the hand. If you are in this range, if you hit the hand, you will hit the head, right? Not unless you duck and hit at the same time. So in this range, you have to use your blocking. Okay? You can use the tala vertical block, you can use the sombrada, or if it is against number 4, you can use the pluma. Pluma means pen. Tala vertical means star because it looks like star. In Spanish, we call it estrella. Okay? Sombrada, shadow. You are hiding from the shadow of your stick. You call this the upper wing block. Other side is pluma. Pluma means pen because if you put it down like this, it looks like pen. Okay? So we have 12 strikes, but we have only 3 kinds of blocks. So this is tala vertical, sombrada, pluma. This is from Grandmaster illustration. So when he do the training of blocking, he just do like this. One. Sometimes he hide like this, so doesn't really show it. But actually, the movements is like this. Okay, that one. So if he strike number 1, you can use the tala vertical or vertical block. If the strike is number 7, if you are in this distance, you can go like this. If you strike number 3, you can just go down. But as what I have said, in Lameco, we don't really use or we don't really block the low line because of the footwork that we have. But if you don't use the footwork, then you will be on block to block, or you can do this one. So here, the sombrada, you can use it against number 1, number 7, and number 3. So if you strike number 1, I can use this one. If you strike number 7, I can use this one. If you strike number 3, I can use this one. So the pluma, the number 3 block, can be used against number 4, like this, number 6, or number 2. Okay? But, as what I'm saying, in the low line, if you strike number 2, we just hit the head right away. So, in medium range, if you use the principle in long range by hitting him in the hand, you will be hit in the head. So, some people said, it's not good to block. Okay? Sometimes you use the blocking, you know. You could not say that it is not good to block. If you are trained in the long range training, which you don't apply the blocking, then that's what you can say you don't need to do the blocking. But in medium range, you need to, okay? Because as what I have said, if I strike the head and he strike my head too, we will be hitting each other. So this is tala vertical, sombrada, then this is pluma. Okay, we will do it together. So number 1, tala vertical. Number 2, sombrada. 3, pluma. Back again. Tala vertical, sombrada, pluma. Back again. Tala vertical, sombrada, pluma. Back again. Tala vertical, sombrada, pluma. Or vertical block, upper wing block, then another wing block. Okay? Back again. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Back again. 1, 2, 3. So this is the 3 basic block that we use. This is from Grandmaster illustration. Okay? So we just do like this. When you do it flowing, as if it looks a lot, but actually there's only 3 that way that we do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So that's vertical block, roof block, or other wind block. Got it?